Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're on part 7 of the Lords of the Fallen 100% walkthrough. We just made it to the Lower Calrith Depot, and we're here at the vestige of Lydia the Numb Witch. And on the way here, we beat the Infernal Enchantress mini-boss, and you get the Infernal Enchantress flesh from her after you beat her. And that's going to be what we need for Damarose's quest, one of the 3 fleshes that we need. And if you need to figure out where it's at, you can watch my previous video, but like I said, she's on the way, so you will not miss her. But yeah, first thing we're going to do is head back to Skyrest and exhaust the dialogue with Zakir and upgrade some weapons, and that should be it, I feel like. We'll see when we get there, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks. And we should have this guy sitting here.
Good thing I've got thick, sturdy boots, because crossing some parts of that burning ruin they call Lower Calrith, it's like walking on hot coals. Still, when you grow up in Perdam, you quickly learn what true heat is. I've never been too fond of fire. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Perdamish Crusades, and there was one about what the Dark Crusaders did to every man, woman, and child in one small village. That left an impression. They may worship Aureus, but it's why Judge Cleric parted ways with the Church of...
Okay.
Hello again, friend.
Also, if you are platinuming the game, I would recommend buying out all the weapons, shields, and armor sets from these merchants. Some of the stuff we'll end up finding around the maps, but just to be sure that you have everything for the platinuming and all the trophies, I would recommend doing that. And he's got regular Duralium nuggets, so if you're struggling to level up your weapon, you can buy 10 of these, which is nice. We're gonna buy some of those and go upgrade our weapon real quick. I think this might be the last time we need these nuggets, and then we're gonna have to upgrade to the next ones. Oh yeah, still deciding if I want to use this weapon that I have. There's so many good weapons in this game, and I feel like using this one is like expected, like not expected, but so common. Everyone uses it. I can't remember what weapon I used for my first playthrough. It definitely wasn't that weapon. I feel like it might have been one of these big ones. But yeah. So if we can't upgrade right now, we're gonna end up finding more stones that we need to upgrade in this area coming up. Let's go see if she has any more dialogue down here.
I help you. Just be sure to make if you don't, and neither of us want.
Nope. And let's double check and make sure we don't have anything to give this guy down here. I don't think we do. I think we've given him everything.
Lower Calrith, but evidence of its former inhabitants' blasphemous belief can still be found amidst the ash and rubble. So should you feel any sorrow at such devastation, for it is unwarranted. Whatever point, for they are nothing but the...
Okay. I think we might be able to upgrade our health.
Several of our noble, canonized, hallowed, many have given, but Latimer was the...
No, doesn't look like we can yet.
Our holy word continues, Lampbearer.
We need one more.
Let Aureus's will be done.
So eventually, as you progress, you're going to need more than one to upgrade your health. Alright, so after we get done upgrading, we're going to head back to the Ale House, Lower Calrith Ale House, at the vestige of Lydia the Numb Witch. Right, so once we get to the vestige of Lydia the Numb Witch back at Lower Calrith, we're going to head down this way and grab the map. And then we're going to go back here and talk to
Hello, Vampire.
Drustin.
A nice man with a little moustache told me he saw the baddies taking Melchior towards the castle, and this was how to get there. And look, I found a helmet. The head that were in it fell right out and it fit perfect. That's a good sign, that is. Melchior said Mornstead were going to be the answer to all our problems. I don't know what problems we had, but Melchior knows best. Yes, he does. He'll sort everything out when I find him. Blimey, ain't half warm round here, though. The inserts and the fools are getting sleepy. Isn't that right, pal? See?
So we'll get the wheezing gesture. And then we're going to hand over the unripe berries to progress his quest.
Ooh, right at the spot. I feel like I could run a million billion miles. No monster better get in me way or it'll be for them. Look out, baddies. Melchior.
Okay, so that'll be the end of his dialogue right there after the lookout baddies. We're going to hold this lamp. And then we're going to come out this door right here directly across from the vestige. And we're going to drop this ladder if you haven't already done it. And then we're going to head down here. And there's going to be some enemies down here. There's going to be a guy with flaming axes. You're going to have to pop his umbral bubble. There we go. Looks like it's up there. So we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go down this way and talk to the Iron Wayfarer.
I'd heard things in Mornstead were bad, but this... centuries of madness and slaughter. Atrocity upon atrocity, committed by man and Rogar alike. If all this really resulted from the presence of the rune, then... whatever boons it might offer, don't forget that lamp is a burden, but it's your burden. Never turn to someone else to carry it for you. Whatever boons, but it's your burden.
Okay.
Never turn to someone.
So that'll exhaust his dialogue. Just make sure you get to the very end of it. And then first thing we're going to do is come and grab this item right here. The Orc's rune. And then we're going to kill this guy. Grab this item right here. The defiled infantry bow. And then we're going to open up this shortcut that'll lead us right back to the beginning of Lower Calrith. And if you remember, you'd followed up this pathway, take a right, and it'll lead down to the first vestige. Grab this item right here. I guess I forgot to grab it. Pirate cultist flail. That's very important to grab. Alright, so we're going to head back up this way. Grab this. Trapper crossbow, and then we're going to kill this guy right here. Head up here and take out this Fire Knight. And we're going to run over here. Grab this. Some small Duralium fragments. And then there is, as you can see, oh, we got the proselyte sword. There is a platform right there that can be kicked down from that side. We're not going to be able to get to that area once we go through the mines, which is the next area. We'll find a key which will lead us down on that side, and we'll be able to go explore over there. But for right now, we're not going to be able to explore that area. We're going to head over through here. We've already gotten everything down that side, so we're going to head up this way. And take out him and then go underneath the bridge, and there's going to be a stigma right here that we can soul play.
Marianne, you can't just run off like this. You had everyone at the orphanage.
Jump down here.
I know what
Take out this
you frightened
butterfly fairy. We're gonna grab this loot. The Dark Oath Kink. And then this is going to be a mimic that we're going to soul flay. And from that stigma over there, we get the odd stone and a couple umbral scourings. And the odd stone is an item that we're going to use if you're doing the umbral ending like I am. At the end, there's going to be a secret boss where you'll get a weapon that's similar to this one that we have, but it does wither damage. And if you give Pieta the odd stone, it gives if you're dual wielding both weapons, this weapon and Elaine's weapon, I believe it's called, it'll give you a special attack, and it's a very, very cool attack. But once we get there, I'll show it to you once we get there. But for right now, we can't get it. We're just gonna hold on to the odd stone. So we're gonna actually come down here. I forgot to grab. Oh. We gotta go to the right here. And go down here and grab this piece of loot that's behind this wall. The Duralium nuggets. And then we're gonna run back around and head back up the ladder since we're done with this area. And again, if you remember, this is where we came up to get into this building where the vestige is. So if you need to rest, you might as well. We're right here. Alright, so after we do that, we are going to head down this way. Jump down here. Grab the Prol armor set. Jump down here. And then once you get up to this little ledge right here, there's going to be some mines that are right there. You can see all of them lit up. And if you land on them or walk on them, they'll explode. So be very careful jumping down. And then there's going to be a guy to our left. Grab the trapper cap. And before we run up that way, or actually, there is a chest, I believe. Oh, yeah, we're not going to go up that way yet. We're going to actually head down this way. Take out this guy up here. And we're going to come right back in here. We're going to roll through this stuff. Grab that lantern. Grab this loot. And then grab this loot right over here, which is the Guardian tank. And then we can just run right over this. Take out this guy. And we don't want to go down this area yet. That's going to be where we're progressing to the next area. So we're going to head back this way. As you can see, these fire guys are a little bit stronger than the ones that we saw before in the previous areas. So, alright, so we're going to head right up here. I'm going to go into Umbral. And if we head up here, there's going to be a chest for us right here. Get the Sword of Skin and Tooth. Fire salts, holy salts, and wither salts. And you can plant a vestige seed right here if you need to, but we're not going to need to do that. Unless you really need to and you're almost dead, then just don't even worry about it. Then we're going to head up these stairs right here. Come through here. And then we're going to cross this pathway. And be careful, there's an umbral bubble that we need to pop right here. believe it's down there. There we go. Now we can take this guy out. And you should be able to do it from standing right up there. If you can't, you might have to just jump down and do it real quick. Try to get that fire off of this. If you're ever on fire, make sure to roll around, because that'll get the burn off of you really quickly. Take out this fairy. This guy, grab his loot, get the raw mangler axe, and then we're gonna head right down here, and you need to be an umbral. We're gonna get the scale breaker right there. You need to be an umbral to be able to get through that wall right here, or just use your lamp to get through it. And we're going to head right back up the stairs. And again, it's really important to grab every single item that I'm grabbing, as far as especially weapons and certain ammunitions, especially if you're going for the platinum guide, because there is trophies for all weapons, all ammo types, basically everything in the game. So it's very important to grab every single item. All right, so we're gonna jump over this right here, take him out, and then follow across this pathway. And we're gonna go over this way, and we're gonna drop a shortcut that'll lead right back to the vestige. So this ladder will lead us right over to where the vestige is, which is... Uh-oh. That didn't work out. Okay, so if we come over here, the vestige is going to be right up there. So we're going to go right back up that ladder. Head down the way we came. And then head right through this pathway again. And then we're gonna head through here. Let him blow up. And then there's gonna be a stigma right here we can soul play. We'll get a couple umbral scourings.
I can't go back down there. I just can't. It's not the darkness or the hazards. It's the things the darkness
And we're gonna
shows
head over
you.
here and grab this.
It whispers to you.
Cinder bolts,
And every time
which
it's
is
like I'm back
ammunition.
down in the mine, like I'm trapped, and I'll never escape, and I can't breathe, and there's something moving over the whole world.
Grab this item right here. A deer's mark ring, which is a good ring. So be careful jumping down that. Obviously, you saw I took a lot of damage doing that. So, and then now we're right back to where we were in this area right here. So we're gonna head right back down these stairs, or head down these stairs that I mentioned not to go down before we get everything else done. And there's gonna be a runer down here, and a big face dude. So I'd recommend not coming down here in Umbral, just because... Oh god, why did it do it twice? Oh, now we're out of mana. Just because you're gonna have to take both these guys on at once. And there we go. That worked out. It's not the most ideal situation. And we got the Runer Shield, which is nice. We're gonna take this guy out. Come on, buddy. And if you didn't know already, you can soul flay these guys when they open up. And it'll prompt a right bumper, and you can do a death blow on them. Which takes a lot of health off of them. Alright, so after we kill him, we're going to come over here and take out these guys. We're going to soul flay this belly. And grab the antediluvian chisel, which you can use to upgrade your lamp. And we're going to come over and grab this. The fire ward. Just scan around. Make sure there's no... I think there's one more item. Yep. Tessera's axe, which is important to pick up. And then I believe that's it as far as items around here. So we're going to head up this way. We need to get out of Umbral, which we should be able to do right up here, I believe. Make a vestige seed, or plant a vestige seed if you feel like you need to rest right here. We're going to take this guy out. We're going to exit Umbral. And obviously, you might know by now, but once you get to a certain point in Umbral, when the eyeball fills up, you're going to want to go rest or get out of Umbral to avoid the Red Reaper coming after you. Just because in the beginning game like this, we're just not ready to fight him. I mean, if you're very good at the game mechanics and can kill him, then by all means go and do it. But it's just something you want to avoid for right now. We are going to end up killing him later in the game once we're have a better build, but so we're going to go back into Umbral, and we're going to go push this platform down, which, if you remember, right over here, this is where we pulled that stigma, and down that way will lead back to the vestige. So once we drop that down, we're going to head across here. We're going to pull this lamp. And I don't think there's anything else we need to grab. We're just going to head down this ladder here. And there is going to be a caster right over there, as you can see. The butterflies are leading to her. So we're going to head down this way. Actually, there's nothing down here. We're going to head up these stairs right here. There's going to be an enemy, I believe. Yep. Alright, and then we're gonna head through here. Grab the regular Duralium nuggets. I guess I'm not missing anything. Okay, and then we're gonna drop this ladder right here. But we're gonna just keep running around instead of going down it. We're gonna head through here and make sure you're in Umbral. Actually, never mind. You don't need to be in Umbral. That was my mistake. We're going to actually exit Umbral. And come down here. We're going to take on the caster right up here. So just make sure you're buffed up. Roll off that fire so we don't take a bunch of burn damage. Alright. Come here, buddy. Just completely forgot about me. Wow. Oh my god, dude. God, I've got no stamina. That was a little bit harder than expected. Alright, so we're just going to use a Brio Stone to heal back up. Or you can use your spell on your thing. Alright, so we're going to grab this item. Garish Display. And then if we come back this way, this will be the ladder that we dropped, and it'll lead us right back into this area. So it's really not a whole lot left here that we need to explore. We're gonna head up this way. I don't think there's anything over here either. We're gonna go into Umbral. Head up this pathway here. Oh, never mind. We did miss something. So we're gonna grab this, the serrated staff. And then you can see a Fire Knight right up there, but we're gonna go this way, and this way will lead us right behind him. So you won't be missing anything up there if you go this way. We're gonna head down here and grab this this item that's at this dead end right here. Wither Ward. And then head up the ladder here. And at this point, you maybe should plant a vestige seed and rest. Or use a vestige moth and head back to the vestige. I mean, if you could see how I'm doing right now, I'm not doing the best, especially for a walkthrough. It's not, it's not looking good. So we're gonna come up here, take these guys out. There's gonna be an item right here in the fire. Fallen Lord's Sword, which is a very good sword. And then right up here, there's gonna be a butterfly enemy. Oh. Take these guys out. And then there's going to be a Saintly Quintessence right here that we can grab. And now we should have 2 of them, so we can go back to the Skyrest shortly and be able to upgrade our health. We're going to come over here, and then there's going to be a guy right there with flaming axes, so take him out. Get another raw mangler axe. And I believe you can find that item in the beginning of the game, right after the tutorial area. Take him out. Go down here. Come back here and grab this item. Couple faint vigor skulls. Come through here. Grab this chest. Get the lava burst spell if you're doing an inferno build. So if you need to rest right here, you can definitely do it. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Just to play it safe. Alright. So after we do that, we're gonna go back into Umbral. And I believe this ladder is right down to where we were. Yeah, we were just... Oh, never mind. So we're going to go back up here real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. So that's going to lead us right down to where the Fire Knight is. So this is where we left off. We're going to actually head back down. Take all these guys out. Take this butterfly out. surprised he can't even hear us. That's funny. Alright. So we're gonna grab this, and then we're gonna take this guy out. Get the proselyte legging, and then this will just lead right back to where we were. Where we went through in here. So we're not gonna be missing anything. And then we're going to grab this item right here. And then this will lead right back to the vestige. We're going to go in through here. Actually, we're going to drop this ladder first. And then if you need to rest, you can go down there. I'm going to come over here and kill this guy. Holy crap, dude. Watch out for this guy. Then we're gonna grab the Ravager's Gregory's Rosary. And then once we come over here, we're gonna drop down onto this beam right here. Or drop down onto this down here. And then there's gonna be a beam we're gonna drop down onto. After you take out these guys. And I believe there's anything else out here that we need to grab. We're gonna grab this item right here. Split crossbow. And then rest if you need to, but we're not going to. We still have all of our health, so we're gonna head back up this ladder and head through here again. And we're right back here in this building. So we're gonna come back up this ladder. Take this guy out. And then we're gonna head up this pathway right here. And then there might, I believe there's some Grim Reapers in here, so be careful. I think they're up on the next floor. Grab the explosive snare. Yep, here they are. Might be just one. There we go. Take him out and grab his loot. Get the stillness hood. Grab this dog. And grab this loot right back here. Get the Black Feather Ranger axe, which you can buy from a merchant. And you need to be an umbral to be able to see this ladder right here, or else you're not going to be able to go up the path right there. So we're going to head up this way. And then once we get up to the top, there is going to be a caster right down there past those boxes. You can see she's spraying flame. So just beware of her. We're going to come back this way. I don't believe there's anything back here. Okay, but if we run down this pathway right here, we're going to grab the magma ring. Oh, ring of nourishment. Sorry. This is a very good ring, actually. What's it do? Regains health upon killing enemies. So it doesn't regain a whole lot of health, but it definitely like helps. If you just want to like be safe that your health is going to be slowly regaining after you kill an enemy, I think it does do good work. So, all right, so we're going to go after this caster over here. Damn it, we almost had her. There we go. I take them out, roll around to get the fire off you. And I believe that's everything we need to grab in this area. And up next, we have a main boss coming up, which is called the Spurned Progeny. Infernal Enchantress armor. Okay. Like I said, it's always good to be grabbing every single piece of loot, especially if you're platinum the game, because you never know when you're going to pick up an armor set randomly from an enemy that drops it, or a weapon that you may need that you won't have to end up farming later. So really, really useful to grab all the loot you can. So we're going to plant a vestige seed right here. And we're gonna rest. And up next is the Spurned Progeny, and he is a very big giant, as you can see. And the first part of the fight, you're going to be going up and you're going to be hitting his legs, basically. He's going to do some slams where he's going to slam down on his hands. He's going to do a butt slam, and mainly just physical attacks at first. And once you get him down to about a quarter health, or maybe a little over a quarter health, he will start spewing lava that'll fill this whole entire area right here, this whole entire ground. And you're going to want to run up these stairs right over my head. And there's going to be a platform up there where you can run all around the sides right here. And he's basically going to be slamming down his hand. He's going to be casting fire AoEs that'll come out the ground. He will do a move where he does a complete and total explosion, and you'll have like maybe 7 seconds to react to it. And there's going to be these walls right here, right over my head, that you can hide behind, because if you get hit by that, you'll die immediately, I'm pretty sure. I remember the longest time not being able to figure out how to react to that and how to get past it. So, but yeah, we're gonna get started here. Make sure you have some fire wards, especially in the second phase. So, like I said, the first phase we're just gonna run up and we're just gonna start hitting him on the legs. There's gonna be a cutscene that we're gonna watch real quick. Also, you cannot summon any help for this quest, so we're not going to be summoning Kukujin to progress her quest at all. The next main boss, we will be able to summon help, though. That face. Alright, so we're going to go up and go straight for his legs. He's going to do the hand swipes. He's going to do the butt slam. Try to go for the red areas. We're going to roll over that. He's going to do these AoEs that'll pop out of the ground. Alright, so now he's spewing the lava, as you can see. Oh, we're about to die. Oh my god. I don't know how I survived that. So make sure to run up the stairs once this lava comes. So now he's doing a huge explosion. You're going to want to come behind the wall. Normally he doesn't do this right off the bat. So if you're not standing behind that wall, you are going to die. I'm pretty sure immediately. So... Alright, so we're going to stand right here, let him do his attacks, and as he slams down his hand, we're going to attack his hand. We're going to roll, just slide. Slide over. As soon as he's about to slam down, just hit B and dodge it. Alright, so now he's going to do that one. You're going to want to roll over that. That didn't work too well. This hand will sit down for a minute. It's definitely his weak spot. And he's gonna throw his hand out like that, and if you just run away, he'll stop doing it. So now he's gonna be casting these spells. You're just gonna want to run around and avoid it. And we're gonna stand back from this. It's gonna explode. And since that whole area is covered with lava, we're gonna go over to this side. And if you have range attacks like spells or anything, you could definitely just cast them on them. Do some good damage. Alright, so we're gonna go hide behind the wall again. As soon as he starts doing that, just go directly behind the wall as quick as you can. Alright, so now we're good. We can go down and start hitting him since the ground is no longer covered in lava. And there we go. Not as hard as he seems. I remember having some difficult time with him when I first played this game. But after we beat him, we're gonna grab this Umbral Stigma right here. Gonna soulflay it and get the Remembrance and a couple Umbral Scourings.
Perhaps that's what.
And you don't have to sit here and listen to it, but we're gonna run through this way.
Pluck it from the air.
And make sure you get the Remembrance and the Umbral Scourings before you rest right here at the new vestige. There we go. Alright guys, that's going to do it for part 7. We just made it through Lower Calrith and we beat the Spurned Progeny main boss. We got quite a bit of good stuff in this video, and in the next video we are going to be progressing Tortured Prisoners quest. We have to go back to where Pieta is, or where her fight was, and give her the eyeball from beating the Spurned Progeny. And then we're gonna, she's gonna end up coming right back here in the stadium where we fought this boss. And we're gonna have to put on a certain armor set. And yeah, so we're gonna be able to progress her quest. We progressed Drewston's quest and the Iron Wayfarer's quest. And yeah, so we got quite a bit done today in today's video. In the next video, we're gonna be going through Upper Calrith, which is right through here. And yeah, and also progressing Tortured Prisoners quest, like I said. So, and we'll see what else we can get into. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on part 8. Thanks for watching.